Have you ever heard that repeating affirmations can transform your life? It might sound a little too simple, right? But what if I told you that this practice is deeply rooted in science and could be the missing piece that helps you achieve your goals? It's natural to be skeptical. Do affirmations really work? Or are they just empty words we repeat, hoping for something to change? The answer might surprise you. Stay with me, and together we'll explore this journey in a way that feels right and personal to you. Imagine if you could gently rewire your mind, shifting away from those negative patterns that hold you back, those that quietly chip away at your confidence and self-esteem. How empowering would that be? The beauty of affirmations lies in their ability to reshape not just how you think, but how you respond to life. It's not some abstract idea. Affirmations are practical tools that, when repeated daily, especially in the quiet of the morning, can subtly transform the way you see yourself and the world. Let's unpack how this actually works, step by step, guided by what neuroscience tells us. Why is it that so many people swear by affirmations? Ever wondered about that? It's no coincidence. There's a reason why people link their personal success to this practice. It's powerful. Think of affirmations as a simple yet profound tool for personal growth, a way to rebuild self-worth and nurture unshakable confidence. When you start your mornings with affirmations, you're not just speaking words. You're preparing your mind to embrace the day with more strength, more clarity. And believe me, this is just scratching the surface of what's possible with this practice. But here's the thing. If affirmations are so effective, why isn't everyone using them? The truth is, most people don't fully understand how to harness their potential. They haven't been shown how affirmations for success, self-love, or confidence can be used correctly, or how they can actually reprogram the mind over time. Affirmations aren't just a repetition of words. They're about consciously shifting your mindset every day. Trust me, once you know how to do it, it changes everything. So, are you ready to learn more? Because next, I'm going to share a powerful, real-life story of someone who turned their life around using daily affirmations. And what if I told you that you could do the same? Let's discover this together. Have you ever wondered if someone really changed their life just by using affirmations? Let me introduce you to Sarah. She was just like you and me, facing her own fears and insecurities. For years, Sarah struggled with a lack of confidence, always feeling like she wasn't enough in her work and personal life. But then, something shifted. She decided to take on a simple challenge, practicing daily affirmations for 30 days. And that's what opened doors she never thought possible. Now, imagine waking up every morning and starting your day by telling yourself that you are capable, that you deserve success, and that you are ready to face whatever comes. That's exactly what Sarah did. Each morning, she would look at herself in the mirror and repeat her affirmations of confidence and self-worth. At first, they felt like just words. But as the weeks went by, she began to notice something changing. The way she approached her challenges was different. She wasn't just saying the words anymore, she was believing them. And it wasn't just an internal shift. People around Sarah noticed it too. Her coworkers began to comment on her new sense of confidence, how she seemed more determined and self-assured. Even at home with her family, she felt more present, more grounded in who she was. What had once been a constant feeling of doubt and insecurity had transformed into a new energy of self-belief. Sarah didn't just change her mindset, she changed her reality. And it all started with something as simple as repeating affirmations every day. Can you picture yourself going through a transformation like that? Sarah's story shows us that the power of affirmations goes far beyond words. They are seeds planted in your subconscious that, with time and practice, grow into new attitudes, thoughts, and behaviors. The truth is, we all have the potential to make this shift. And the most amazing part? You can start right now, just like Sarah did, with one small daily step. But this is only the beginning. Let's dive even deeper into what science has to say about this, and how your brain can be reshaped with the consistent practice of affirmations. Trust me, what comes next might just change the way you see your own mind and potential. Have you ever stopped to think about how something as simple as repeating words could have a real impact on your brain? It might feel almost magical, but the science behind it is fascinating. According to neuroscience experts Dr. Joe Dispenza, our brain is shaped by the repetition of thoughts. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, essentially means that the brain is like a flexible mass, always changing, creating new connections for and even reconfiguring areas that once seemed fixed. When you regularly practice positive affirmations, you're actually helping your brain to focus on what's possible and positive, instead of being stuck in old patterns of doubt and negativity. Now, let me ask you this. What are the thoughts you repeat to yourself every day? If they're negative, critical, or limiting, your brain starts to internalize those ideas, shaping how you see the world and respond to situations. Dispenza explains that our thoughts create neural pathways, and the more we repeat them, the stronger those pathways become. So when you choose to use affirmations like, I am capable, or I deserve happiness, you're not just saying nice things, you're actually weakening the neural circuits tied to self-criticism and building stronger pathways that reinforce confidence and empowerment. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's an active mental transformation. You might find it surprising, but recent studies show that affirmations can actually change how your brain functions on a deeper level. Along with building emotional resilience, regular affirmation practice helps reduce activity in regions associated with stress and anxiety, like the amygdala, while increasing activity in areas tied to self-awareness and self-control, such as the prefrontal cortex. In simpler terms, you start to respond differently to challenges. Neuroscience shows that by nurturing these new neural connections, you're reprogramming your brain to be more optimistic and resilient to adversity. Take a moment and think about this. What if you could truly influence your emotions, reactions, and even your perceptions of success just by changing what you say to yourself? According to Dr. Dispenza, the power of affirmations lies not only in repeating words, but in the emotional state those words evoke. When you engage emotionally with your affirmations, your brain starts to interpret those words as real experiences rather than abstract ideas. So when you say, I am capable of overcoming this, and you feel the truth in those words, your brain begins to behave as if that reality is already unfolding. Let me give you a practical example. Say you have a big presentation or a significant challenge ahead of you. Normally, anxiety might take over, filling your mind with doubts like, what if I fail, or I'm not good enough? But now, let's see how the neuroscience of affirmations can break that cycle. By using affirmations like, I am fully prepared for this, or I am in control of this situation, and repeating them with intention, you are conditioning your brain to respond with more calm and confidence. Over time, these affirmations create emotional memories that your brain will automatically tap into when faced with future challenges. I know this might seem a bit abstract at first, but trust me, this is something you can achieve. It's like exercising a mental muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. And here's the best part. This is something you can start doing right now, no matter where you are. You don't need any special tools, just your own willingness to begin. And remember, this is just the beginning. The science shows us, through Dr. Dispenza's research, that with continuous practice, you can literally change how you feel and behave. Next, we'll explore how affirmations compare to other personal development practices, like meditation or journaling, and what might work best for you. Have you ever wondered how affirmations compare to other personal development practices, like meditation or journaling? Each of these practices has its own unique benefits, but how do you know which one is most effective for you? Affirmations are incredibly powerful because they're direct and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. But can they work on their own? Maybe you've already tried meditating or keeping a journal, and you're curious about how these practices connect with affirmations. Think of it this way. Meditation is like a tool that calms your mind, allowing you to enter a state of peace and clarity. It's in this space that affirmations can truly blossom. When your mind is at ease, like after a meditation session, you're much more open to the positive messages you want to send to your subconscious. This makes the two practices a powerful combination. Meditating first, then repeating your affirmations, can deepen the impact, allowing those words to resonate within you like seeds planted in fertile soil. Have you ever tried this before? How did it make you feel? And what about journaling? Writing your thoughts is another self-awareness practice that pairs beautifully with affirmations. Think of journaling as a way to make your thoughts visible, giving you a chance to see what's really on your mind. It helps you identify negative patterns while giving you space to practice your affirmations in writing. Writing something like, I am worthy of success, not only solidifies the affirmation, but also allows you to reflect on it and reconnect with it on a deeper level. Can you imagine the clarity that might come from seeing your own thoughts unfold on paper? Here's something important to remember. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. For some people, affirmations alone are enough to reprogram their minds. For others, combining these practices, meditation, journaling, and affirmations can lead to even more powerful transformations. The key is to experiment and discover what works best for you. What feels right for you might not be the same for someone else, and that's okay. What matters is staying consistent in whatever practice you choose. It's all part of your unique journey, and every step counts. So you might be wondering, where do I begin? The answer is simple. Start where you feel most comfortable. If you already meditate, try adding a few affirmations afterward. If you enjoy writing, spend a few minutes each day writing down your affirmations and reflecting on how they make you feel. And if all of this is new to you, start slow, with a practice that feels natural. There's no right or wrong way to do this. What matters is that you take the first step at your own pace, with kindness toward yourself. Have you thought about what that first step might look like for you? Now that we've compared these practices, let's explore a practical way to put affirmations into action in your daily life. In the next section, I'll share a challenge that could completely change how you see your mind and your life. Now that you understand the power of affirmations and how they can transform your mind, it's time to put this into practice. And what better way to do that than with a challenge? I'd love to invite you to join a simple yet powerful challenge. Practice affirmations every morning for 7 days. Sounds easy, right? But trust me, these 7 days could open a whole new door for you. Here's how it works. Every morning, as soon as you wake up, take a moment to repeat 3 powerful affirmations. They could be something like, I am worthy of all the success I desire, I have the confidence to face any challenge, or I am capable of creating the life I dream of. You can choose your own affirmations or use these as a guide. The key is to say these words with intention, really feeling the truth behind them. You can say them out loud or quietly in your mind, whatever feels right to you. What matters most is that you believe in them, even if it feels challenging at first. And as you go through this challenge, pay attention to how you feel. Maybe during the first or second day, you won't notice much of a difference, and that's completely normal. But as the days go by, something might start to shift. You might begin to feel lighter, more confident in your interactions, or even notice a subtle change in how you approach problems. It could be something small, or it could be a more noticeable shift. Each person experiences this journey in their own way, so be patient and kind with yourself as you observe these changes. Now, I want to take a moment to reassure you. If at any point you feel like nothing is changing, that's okay. Sometimes the changes are happening beneath the surface, in ways we don't immediately see. Trust that every time you repeat these affirmations, you're planting seeds that will grow over time. Every process is unique, and you are exactly where you need to be right now. How do you imagine these affirmations might impact your life? Can you picture yourself starting each day with more confidence and clarity? To make this challenge even more effective, I suggest combining affirmations with another practice that feels good to you. Maybe you'll want to start with a brief meditation to calm your mind, or perhaps you'd prefer to write down your affirmations in a journal, as we discussed earlier. The more you engage with the process, the deeper the results will be. There's no rush, no pressure. What's important here is that you create a daily space for reflection and affirmation, something that becomes a natural part of your morning routine. So, what do you think? Are you ready to take on this challenge? If you're feeling inspired, I'd love to hear how it's going for you in the comments. Share your experiences and let me know what you're discovering about yourself during this journey. And remember, this is just the beginning. What you experience over the next 7 days could lay the foundation for a greater transformation if you continue to make affirmations a part of your life. Now that you understand the science behind affirmations, have seen real examples, and grasp the impact they can have on your self-esteem and purpose, the question is, do affirmations work? The answer is simple. Yes, they do. But they work based on how you use them. Affirmations are like any tool. The more you commit to them and believe in them, the more results you'll see. Their power doesn't just lie in the words you say, but in the feeling behind them and the consistency with which you incorporate them into your daily life. Take a moment to reflect. What would change if every day you started reaffirming what you want for yourself? And not just in terms of success, but in how you see yourself, how you value yourself, and how connected you feel to your life's purpose. Often, the only thing standing between us and what we want is our belief that we're not worthy or capable. Imagine if, for 30 days, you repeated daily, "I am enough. I deserve success and happiness. I am on the right path." How would that shape your reality? But here's something important to remember. It's not just about saying the affirmations. It's about feeling them. Even if it feels difficult at first, the more you open yourself to this practice, the more natural it becomes. You can start small, one affirmation at a time, for 7 days, and then build from there. And as you do, pay attention to the small shifts. How do you respond to challenges? How do you feel at the end of the day? Trust me, these changes, no matter how subtle, start to add up. If at any point you feel doubt, that's completely normal. Change takes time, and sometimes the progress is happening beneath the surface. The key is to be patient and gentle with yourself. Ask yourself, what would shift in your life if every day you told yourself that you are enough exactly as you are? Even the smallest steps towards self-kindness can have a ripple effect on everything else. Now it's your turn to decide. Are you ready to experience the power of affirmations? The science is on your side, and the examples show that transformation is possible, starting with something as simple as the words you speak to yourself. I invite you to start today. Take a moment, look in the mirror, and say, "I am capable, I am enough, I deserve a life of purpose." If this video inspired you, leave a comment below and share your thoughts. I'd love to hear which affirmations you'll use to begin this journey. And if you want to keep learning how to transform your life through practices like these, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. We're just beginning this journey together, and your transformation starts now. What will you tell yourself today?